there everybody, welcome back. I have been very busy, so literally just finishing off picking the stones up. Got quite a few, so we will be going to sell them because we've got no reason to keep hold of them. I did think about lime production and things like that, but I can't see the point really. We're not really going to be producing lime like that. We don't need it. I think we'll go like that. So we've got the tractor and trailer over there. I've been tipping into there, which has been working absolutely fantastic. Got quite a bit in there, to be honest with you. But it is one of those jobs, isn't it, where you're kind of like, And this little Zeta is struggling. Now, I originally obviously wanted to keep it, but I'm starting to think it's not powerful enough for us. Maybe I should have kept one of the other tractors. But the main reason to keep this one is because I haven't tried it, whereas I have all the others, and it was already set up with a front loader. Now I do have a few mods installed for like medium tractors which could sort of replace this, but if you guys have any suggestions, that would be fantastic to let me know. Let's go and tip this off, and I think we'll off hire this stone picker. Yeah, I just think the little Zeta, it struggles on some of our fields because where we've got some slopes and that, so I'm just thinking long term, do we get rid now? So this should work absolutely. Oh, we've got deer floating in the sky up there. Oh dear, literally. Wow, that isn't anything wrong with the map. If you're not aware, that is an issue with something to do with the game. I'm pretty sure it happens on quite a few maps. Right, let's return that so that can go. We will leave the little Zeta there for a second. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions of mods to replace that, I will show you what I've kind of got. And there is a couple that would be absolutely awesome to replace, but they're tractors that I have used. And obviously, let's just check first. If we did get rid of that, 79, we'd probably get around 90, I reckon, maybe more for that. So that doesn't leave us with a lot of leeway, does it? But you start going in here, and another thing that I need really in the specifications, getting technical now, is we need a front loader still. Not desperately, but to start with it would be nice, because we do have the front loader already, which I kept with the attachments. So like the bell spike and things like that would come in handy. Not too worried about the other attachments yet, but who knows what's further down the line, should I say. So this is a cool little fella, but you know, there's no front linkage, there's no front loader option, so it's, you know, and it's got to kind of keep within our budget. This guy is awesome for that. I've used this a lot, but again, like I say, it's going back to mods that I use quite often. Then there's this bad boy which I used on my live stream on Greenlands, which is a great tractor, but is a bit unrealistic. But you do have a couple of options. So it gives you 890 horsepower, but one will go 46 miles per hour and the other one will go 93 miles per hour, which I'm not worried about. But there's no in between. It's either 190 horsepower or, you know, have it large. This guy, that's basically the base game one and modded in. Yeah, so I haven't got a lot, but I've been looking around. I don't think there is a lot out there, to be honest with you, that will fit the bill. Right, where is the debris crusher on here? I think it was over by the lime, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, when we were over there grabbing our lime stones. Oh, there's actually 2 places to sell stones on here. That's good. Oh, the transport company. That is the place. Let's tag that up because that is the best price anyway. There's only €2 in it, but the transport company was here, wasn't it, where we were doing the contracts. So yes, it is there. There is the debris crusher. So awesome. We will come out that field straight across and we'll go that way, which we went before. And obviously we're not going to get a lot of money for this at all. We know that, but we might as well sell and make a little bit of money because, like I say, there is no reason for us to keep it. I don't know if there is any other mods out there that you can use stones for other than sort of lime. If there is, again, please let me know. That would be awesome. So I'm not really interested in producing lime, but if there is another mod that does something else, because I think I remember rightly on the Western Wilds map you use stones to produce gold, which was pretty cool. Nice crop of corn there. Oh, corn both sides of us. Right. So yeah, it will give us a little bit of extra money run at this. And the good thing is we won't have to do any stone picking for a little while, because we should be able to get our sort of around the field prep to stop that from happening. I do love this tractor though. This Landini is awesome. It is looking very filthy though at the minute, so we may have to give that a bit of a wash. Right, we'll go up into that mode. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount for this. Some of you may have already done the maths. Oh dear, ridiculous. Was it worth it? Well, I don't know. It might do something, won't it? Right, let's head back to the farm. I'm going to go and pick up our subsoiler because I accidentally reset it to the shop. So it's just up here. But we'll get back to the farm. I'll bring the Zeta back as well. I'll probably give this a little bit of a wash off, and the Zeta, because they've both been working hard out in the fields, and I will see you back at the farm. But we do need to crack on and get planting really now. Right, down at the shop, I've give that a good clean. I gave it a little bit of repair as well. It cost just over £1,000, but that is looking beautiful again. So we need to do a little bit of shopping and, well, or leasing should I say. So we're going to need a let's get in the menu first. We're going to need a seeder or planter. Now bear in mind we need to put in grass, sunflowers, I'm forgetting myself, and another thing I wanted to say, I forgot. I can't remember who mentioned it, but thank you so much and for all your awesome comments. Someone said about splitting this field into half, or not even kind of half, putting some potatoes in this field and then the rest in grass, because that is still going to be a lot of grass there, and then we could keep this meadow field as is, because we did get quite a fair bit off of there, and if need be we could plough that properly and put more grass in there to obviously get better returns off of it. And also some other people, I think 2 people suggested it, and I didn't even think about it, and I've used this mod a lot of times just to keep ourselves kind of topped up with potatoes if we need to, is to put down Omatana's open air gardens, because we can produce potatoes there with just water if we want. If we get the cows going, we can then do manure and seeds, I think it is, with water, and it will produce them a bit quicker. So that could be a good way of getting the potatoes going, which then kind of makes me think, do we need to plant potatoes right now? Too much to think about, isn't there? Right, anyway, let's go into here, because what I think we could do in terms of money efficiency is, I was thinking of maybe leasing the Great Plains, because we could do grass and sunflowers with that. 18.2 meters wide, which is awesome. The only downside to it is it doesn't fertilize as we go, so we would have to whiz back over it, which again is more jobs to do, but it doesn't leave us with a great deal. I want something that's fairly wide just to cut down the time that we're doing. We definitely need a planter to do the sunflowers. The grass we could just get away with something like, where is that modded in one? I can't remember. Oh, let's just go for the Great Plains. Use that mod quite a lot on FS19, so we'll grab that and we will go trailer. That's fine. Wow, 7,242. This, alright. I know. I don't think there's anything really bigger or big that I've got downloaded. Oh, 12.2, that's not bad. What would that be to lease? 3,000. Right, if we can get something to do the grass with around that sort of working width. Hang on, let me just check. Did that do? It does. It fertilizes as well. Why is it showing herbicide? Oh, it does that as well. Okay, cool. Right, let's see. Can we get something? So I really like this guy, but it doesn't fertilize as well. What is that? 9 meters. That's not too bad. That's too expensive. Come on, I must have something in here. Is that all I've got? That is terrible. 6 meters, 12 meters, but that is gonna be, that's just seeding as well. Obviously got those guys we could hook up. Like 3 of them, but that is a right pain trying to drive around. Yeah, that's going to work out more expensive. Right, stop mucking around, Snowy. Let's just get on with it. So we will lease that. We are going to need to grab some seed, which we should be able to buy over there. So let's hook on up to our Great Plains. Oh, an idea I had. This is a bit naughty, guys, but you know, this is just sat here, isn't it, doing nothing basically. It's not ours, it is part of the shop. But I was just wondering, if we did get rid of the Zeta, we could sell all the front loader and attachments, and we could quietly borrow this and then just get any attachments for it if we needed it, like a bell spike, because it's just sat here. I know it's meant for down the shop if you're loading pallets and that, but I don't think we're going to be doing that really, because we can buy seeds, fertilizer, etc. over there. So that is an idea, isn't it? We've still got that bond silage there, that's probably in the way a little bit. Right, can we fill up this? I bet this isn't going to work. Right, I think we can open the covers. I don't know if that's going to make any difference. Right, nothing's happening. We definitely can buy seeds from there. I know we can. Seeds, yeah. Farm supplies trader, which is that guy where we are. Farm supplies trader. See, I always remember having this trouble on FS19 on my No Man's Land series. This planter always gave me a bit of grief trying to load up from a cheap buying silo that I had on my farm. I don't know whether this is going to work. This is annoying, isn't it? I don't think this will work, but you've got to try these things. Maybe it's too high in the air for it to register. Oh, that is so annoying. Because that is quite cheap as well, I think. Oh, 899 actually, that's not that cheap actually, is it? Right, let's just go. No, it's not. What am I doing? I think I have got some mods, but have I got actually what would that be under? I think it's on a pallets. These. Now I don't know, I think they don't do an actual seed one. Look at that, 5,000 litres. Would that fill up from there? I probably should have tested this before. I don't think it would work. Oh well, it's only 1,000, isn't it? Ah, this is not going to work. I know it's not. No, look, what an idiot. That's 1,000 down the drain, isn't it? Well, not really, because we could pick that pallet up and dump it into the pig food production. So that is one thing. Right, let's just not be silly. Right, that holds 5,800 and something, so we'll go for that. If there's any left, we will just, there we go, that's working perfectly. Look, if there's any left, we'll just unload it at our farm for future use. Now we're too far away. Don't worry guys, we will get there. We will get there. put some beacons on because we're going to go out on the road in a second. There we go, covers on. This is going to be a bit of a journey, isn't it, with this wall. That was my own fault. Sorry, pal. That was me. Yeah, I know you're beeping. You've got every right to beep. Oh dear, how many signs are we going to take out? Oh yes, look at that. Right, so where shall we go first? Oh, I mean, after all this, we've got to fertilise, we've got to roll as well. My goodness, there's so much to do. Maybe I should have turned a couple of things off. But anyway, the grass. Well, should we go to the grass first? Yeah, I think I'd probably. I'll tell you what. Let's do the sunflowers first. I think we're going to need to come out this way as well to get to the next field. I am not going to try that shortcut with this huge planter on the back. A little Zeta there, could be its last appearance. Bless it. Alright, we can turn those beacons off because we're in our own sort of area now. Right, and we will turn that over to sunflowers, get ready. Yeah, there's nothing stopping us ploughing that up and, you know, looking after the grass, putting it down properly, fertilising it twice, obviously. Oh dear, I can't wait for the soybeans to grow and get harvested because that is just gonna constantly remind me of my stupidness. This is going to be a mammoth task. That is the only thing with playing on a map like this with big fields recording. It does take absolutely ages to do some episodes. Obviously, from what some of you guys only see, I don't know, if I do 30-40 minute video, it can take me a lot longer than that. So all the stone picking I did earlier took quite a bit of time. What we could have done is made some sort of contraption with a fertilizer spreader, because oh yeah, we could have probably fitted one to the front of the tractor and sort of fertilized as we went round, couldn't we? Or I'm pretty sure there is one that has a trailer hitch. We could have put it on the back and put this planter onto it. Now he comes up with these ideas. Ah dear. Anyway, let's just double check we're getting sunflowers in. We are. Obviously it's not going to be fertilized, but yeah, that's going to need rolling and fertilizing. Oh, actually we do have our little sprayer, don't we? And that'd be quite good actually to use that, because we've got the fertilizer, liquid fertilizer tank storage at our farm. So we could buy some of that and just load up from there. I'm not sure whether it's any cheaper than buying it from the store. We'll double check, but it will be quite nice to get it going. If not, we could buy it from the store cheaper, and I'm pretty sure we can store it in there. But whatever works out better for us. Oh, scraping their fence. Do apologise. It does turn quite well, this planter, because you're going on the hitch at the back. This will be fun. There we go. Awesome. I'll double check we're definitely getting all those bits. I mean, I could go round and get a worker going and then go and grab the Zeta with a bit of fertilizer, or even the roller. But no doubt we're probably getting each other's way to start with. Look at it. It's not even our biggest field. That's our biggest field. Look at that. That is going to be awesome though, to get some money in for those soybeans. I'm pretty sure it's going to be absolutely rubbish price when we come to harvest, because it's going to work out like that, isn't it? But we'll double check. If we don't need to sell straight away, then I won't. We'll keep hold of it for a bit. But anyway, this will take a little while. Good job we have got a decent working width with the planter. So I'll bring you back in when we're probably almost done. We are almost done. And I think we'll head over to the other field. I was going to leave that and just get this field completed, so fertilized and rolled, and then see what you guys think about the splitting that field, grass and a bit of potatoes, because at the minute we're not desperate for the potatoes. We're not really in a position to start the pig food production, and if I'm honest, I'd rather get cows going before we do any pigs, pig feed, etc. So maybe we should just go for that field in grass. I can't remember how quick those open air gardens chuck out the potatoes. I think it's pretty quick, if I'm honest. If you use the seeds and either manure or solid fertilizer, it's a lot quicker, because I'm sure that was what was happening on the Old Stream farm. When I did that series, I had them on the go, and I was using seeds and manure there, I believe. And I was quite impressed. I think they chuck them out in crates of 1,000 or 2,000, which is probably, I don't know, we're going to need a few of them, aren't we, if we went for that. I mean, potatoes is going to be the least amount of product to use, which is fair enough. Now, I've mentioned it before, this is all just decoration. We could get rid of that. It actually gives us a bit of money. That would free up this side of that shed, so we could put something else down there. But then also we have this area over here, so again, I'm not sure we're going to use this shed. We've got so much storage on here, although that might be handy to store slurry tanker, etc. in. But even so, there is quite a lot of space along this back here. We've got a bit of room in the middle, we can easily maneuver around, so We have got space to put some of those open air gardens down if we want to. So yeah, we could do that. We'll see. I think for now though we will go and put grass in, and then if I change my mind, it's not a problem. We should just be able to go over the grass that's in the ground. Or if not, we'll just plough it back up. Right, this is definitely the safest way to go. So we'll just wait for this car to go because we're going to need to do a little bit of... No, don't stop there. Right, you carry on. Okay, so yeah, let's have a quick look. So this is another good sized field. That is going to be a lot of grass, isn't it? So even if we kind of just went from there and done this side grass, because I'd rather do grass around these poles, and that would still leave us all of that with potatoes. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I think we will do that, guys. We've got the land. So if we went, how does that look? It's even that. That's going to be quite a lot of potatoes. I know we're going to need a fair bit of grass, obviously, with cows, especially if we get both of those pens going. But you know, if we get a decent amount of potatoes off of this field, there's nothing stopping us from covering it back over with grass when we're ready. So if we just go straight down like that. And then go round. And then do all this side grass. Huge grass field. Yeah. I think that's going to work out quite well. Then we'll just hold off for the open air gardens for now. And if it is looking like we could just plonk a couple down just to keep us topped up, then we will. That's not a problem. We do have a water tower on our farm, which I always thought was a bit odd because none of the animals need water, but it's going to work out ideal if we've got some sort of greenhouse productions or something like that that will require water. Don't know why those two little dots are there. That's a bit weird. What a lovely day again though. Just love the sound of the wind though on this map. I just heard it then. I don't know if you guys can hear it. There we go. It was quite loud when I was doing the contract down over there. It was pretty awesome. There it is. Yeah, really nice map this. I'm glad I got on here. But it's just the whole big fields taking a lot of time to do things, isn't it? But and I don't want to go too mad with, you know, ridiculous, unrealistic mods. I know I could, but people still want to see a bit of normal farming, don't they? So there's our little boundary just there. So we'll lift up. I think we'll go back over this side. We'll have to go round those poles as best we can. Very awkward. Should be able to just do hard lock and go round. With this being on the trailer hitch, it's pretty good for turning, which I've already said, repeating myself now. So if we do something like that, hold it in, steady, steady, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Getting dizzy, getting dizzy, getting dizzy. There we go. Awesome. That is pretty good. And then if we go again, do the same on the other two when we get to them. I may do the, I think we'll do the fertilizing. I don't think it really matters whether we do that before the rolling. I think we'll do the fertilizing now. I may do the rolling off camera, but I think I will need to reconfigure our roller because it's in a mulching configuration at the moment, so I must remember to do that. We'll do this guy first. Right, hard round like so, keep it going. That's it, that is beautiful. And then we'll go down that way. Right, I'll get this done, guys. It shouldn't take us too long. I will probably, I think we're going to have a fair bit of seed left over actually. It's a bit overkill, wasn't it, buying all that, but not a problem. I can unload at the farm. I'll off hire this and we will grab, oh yeah, we got our sprayer. We're going to try our sprayer, aren't we? What is the width on that? 24, not too bad, but obviously if we had a fertilizer spreader we could go up to like 42, isn't it? Oh well. Right, all done. I've unloaded the remaining seed there. So I don't know why, I just did. Oh, where's our doggy? Stay away from there. Let me just check actually, because I think when I checked on the dog's name, I never gave it any feed. Dusty, look. Ah, there you go. That can be a little tribute to our good friend Dusty Bunny. So there you go, Dusty Bunny. Not trying to say you're a dog or anything, but you are here on our farm with us. That brings back memories when I did my winter survival series, and I kid you not, I kept putting down a dog kennel, deleting it, putting down another one until I found Rusty, because I wanted to do that as a little nod towards our good buddy Rusty Money Gaming. Right, what I might do is just drive in and grab that. Yeah, that took forever because you can't rename the dog, which is a bit of a shame. I thought they might have been able to add that in. This is going to take some manoeuvring. There we go, we're out. Right, okay, so let's jump out a second. What is this going to be? So let's make things easy. 1,000 litres, 1,320. Right, okay, that doesn't make it easy, does it? I'm not very good at maths, so bear with me. Does it do it? Yes, 2,640. So yeah, it's cheaper. Awesome, that is good. So let's grab, what have we got? 57 grand. Oh wow. I don't know, what do we need? What does our sprayer hold actually? Before we get too carried away, not that it matters, but 1,200 litres. That probably isn't going to do both fields, but shall we? Let's go 5,000 litres. Wow, that's that is a fair bit, isn't it? Right, can we load up that from here? Awesome, there we go, and we can obviously store it so we can start loading back, look, which is good. Right, we'll go over to this field first because it's closest, and we can probably get away with doing the shortcut with this attached. I don't think it's sticking up too much. And then, like I say, I'll probably do the rolling off camera because I am going to have to do some jobs off camera because we'll just be here for a long time if I just keep you in for everything. Right, am I going to get annoyed with this sprayer because it's only 24 meters, but we'll see. I probably maybe should have put a weight on the front. Keep forgetting we've got those weights in the shed. Did I keep two? I think I kept two, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Probably should have that. Tell you what, that's not too bad actually, is it? That is wider than we were planting, which is good. So we'll turn that on and off we go. Let's put cruise control on. You can see that it is doing something. Turn the rolling off. There we go. We are fertilizing. And then we'll have to do it again. Probably when we've got the first growth stage coming through. That's another good thing about the Zeta. And again, thank you so much. Can't remember your name for pointing out, because I didn't realise. I thought I went through all the tyre brands on the Zeta, but there is in fact two. I think it's Continental and I want to say Vedestein that do have narrow tyres. So again, if we do get another tractor in place of the Zeta, I would like it to have narrow tyres just so we can go into our fields if need be and not end up with a situation like that over there. Which I know was my own stupid fault, which it normally is, as my wife would tell you. So a little bit slow at 7 miles per hour, but it's getting the job done. But I am all ears and open to loads of suggestions about mods that we could do to just speed things up, as long as they're not really ridiculous. I don't mind the odd thing here and there, but obviously Eureka Farms got released the other day and that's just got some crazy things on there. And I know that's not everyone's cup of tea, so I don't want to flood this series with things like that. But if there's a few things here and there that we can do just to be a bit more quicker and efficient, that would be awesome. Because as I've said before, I don't know what every single mod does out there and what mods there are. I only sort of scour the mod hub if I get an idea in my head for a series, like that's that fence again. Look, I've absolutely ruined that fence. I do apologise. They must be on holiday or something, because they haven't come out shouting at me twice in one day. What was I saying? Yeah, like the Cylindra series I'm doing, the vintage experience. I know how I want to play, what sort of equipment I want to use, and then it's just a case of me jumping on mod hub, going through, thinking, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And I always try and use mods that I haven't used before, because again, there's so many of them out there. It's just, it was a really cool TMR mixing building that came out the other day as well. That looks pretty cool. I watched a little tutorial review from Looney Farm Guy, and that could work pretty well on here. It does accept bells as well, because we could find ourselves making quite a lot of TMR. The one thing I did find that was a bit odd about it though, it requires corn. So like Looney said, it looks like the corn, the mineral feed's been replaced by corn, which is a bit strange. But I don't know, I mean that then means we do need to get hold of corn somehow, so it's either then a case of we've got to grow corn, which isn't a problem because we have enough fields. I think. But anyway, another job that's going to take a while. I don't think we're going to quite have enough. Almost there. I had to refill after that field. In fact, I didn't even get that first field done before I had to refill. So, and I've also fertilised the whole of this field, even the end that haven't got anything in yet. We're possibly going to put some potatoes in. But it looks like I'm going to have to pop back to the farm to grab some more, which is a little bit annoying. But I will do that off camera. I will finish these jobs. We will keep you in until we do run out. So close. And I've tried to be, well, as efficient as I can with it. Ah, we are out. Almost. So yeah, what's that? 2,400 litres we've used on these two fields. So it could be a little bit expensive doing it this way, but we'll see what happens. But we'll leave it there, I think, guys. So I hope you have all enjoyed the episode. More progress, more jobs done. It is going to take some time because they are big fields. Didn't even look to see what any contracts were about, but we've got our own problems to worry about. But if you did enjoy the video, guys, please hit that like button. It goes a long way to supporting the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.